Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Summer Heat Pulisic card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'10" with high medium work rates, 4-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot while being a right-footed player. So I do mostly see this card being used in the left attacking mid position so far, right? In regards to traits, he doesn't have the outside foot shot trait or the finesse shot trait, but he does have the injury prone trait. In regards to in-game abilities, he's got 99 pace with 95 sprint speed, so pretty good. You don't necessarily need to improve that. Shooting stats on the card look pretty decent. Some things need to be improved, obviously. With shooting, we're boosting his attacking positioning to a 90, well, it's a 97, we're boosting it to a 99. Finishing is at a 91, we're boosting it to a 99. The fact that he already has the shot power stat to make him way better at shooting in game is awesome, because obviously players play very similar to their base card stats, so the fact that he already has 91 finishing with 99 shot power is really nice. The plus 10 for long shots I feel like is very important to give this card as well, just so that his shooting ability from different areas is always nice no matter what. Passing ability on the card is actually pretty solid for base card stats as well. He doesn't have long passing, but he's got curves, short passing, crossing, vision. Those are mostly the things that you need anyway, so not necessarily a big deal there. In regards to dribbling, his dribbling actually looks pretty solid because he's at 99 agility, 99 balance. The things that we want to improve is obviously reactions and ball control as much as possible to make the players as responsive as possible so that they move around the pitch really nicely. He's going to have... he has 81 composure. Let's check out the sniper chemistry style in this situation. So if you gave him a sniper chemistry style, you're boosting his composure by a +5, but you can't take long shots with him, which wouldn't even be a problem because I wouldn't take them with him anyways. Finishing would be at a 99, shot power would be at a 99, dribbling would be boosted the same exact way as a marksman, but the marksman would give him a +5 for strength and a +5 for aggression. That's a tough one, actually. A sniper chemistry style for the +5 on composure would be nice, but we do want to try him out to the marksman first, because I think a long shot boost is nice to have, because if the dribbling boost is very similar and I have to just deal with his 81 composure, it shouldn't necessarily be a big deal, because players with like 90-something composure screw up their dribbles if the gameplay's not up to par anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think. In regards to physical, he's got 99 stamina, so if you want to tell him to come back in the fence, you could totally do that. And he does have 99 jumping as well. So because he's got the 99 stamina, I want to kind of try out a few things with the card. Don't worry about like the setup of the team. It's just how it is, because we were doing reviews from previous stuff. We traded in the Flashback Hulk for this SBC, which I didn't really mind because a card's not really a card to use nowadays. But the way that we're going to be lined up in game, guys, is going to be the 4-2-3-1 as we normally do. We'll put the tactics a little bit higher, a little bit of... We'll put like 9 depth, I would say. It'll be a little bit crazy. Drop the width to a nice little 4. And then Christian Pulisic will be using in the left attacking mid position. That's where I want to use the card. Bernardo Silva will be playing through the middle with Roberto Firmino. And then we'll have Christian Pulisic chilling off to the side. Now, because all these guys have good stamina, we'll tell them to come back in the fence. Just because I feel like they'll be well balanced anyway. So it won't necessarily be a big deal. I just want to see how they're going to move all together with the stamina that they have, right? So I just have to go by the Daniel James chemistry style, which is the sniper chemistry style. But yeah, Christian Pulisic will be used in the left attacking mid position first. Because he's a 5'10" player, I might actually try him up top in the striker position as well, and potentially cam spot. I wouldn't necessarily use him on the right side just because of him being a right-footed player without the 5-star weak foot, although he could play that position well as well, because I use Daniel James there sometimes and he can play it well, so we'll see what's up. But yeah, I'm just gonna go get the sniper chemistry style for Daniel James, and we'll get into a game and see how he plays. This guy's got like a unique team. This actually looks really cool. This is an FC Barcelona team. That's pretty sick. I like that. Okay, guys, let's see how he plays in the team. 4-2-3-1 again, left attacking mid. Let's see how he plays there. I like that in that situation right there, he already starts to cut inside, which is pretty dope. Pretty happy about that so far. Yeah, he's doing the same thing again there. Nice. Dribbling is not that responsive with this card. Height might be playing a part with that as well. It's a combination of different things sometimes, right? Yeah, his dribbling feels pretty generic. It's not like super responsive, so no matter what chemistry style you give the card, he's not going to be like he's not going to feel like a Daniel James or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to feel that type of responsiveness. Ah, middle run right there. So he occupies Roberto Firmino's spot. That's actually pretty solid there. His off-the-ball movement is good, though. I do like it. He's moving the way that I like my left and right attacking mids to move, so that's pretty solid. Work off this pass right here. Ball roll, ball roll. Make that pass. Go for a roulette. Oh, didn't go for the roulette right there, but shot's pretty decent. Controls in this game are really bad, but yeah, Christian Pulisic, his dribbling is not crazy. It's the one thing you definitely catch right away. The one thing that I do need to do to this team is with Roberto Firmino, because he plays a specific way, I need to use him on Stay Central Target Man. Yeah, Stay Central Target Man. I think that should be fine. And then the rest of the team should be good as it is. So off-the-ball movement is good in the left attacking mid position. Dribbling is not crazy responsive, so even if you were to give him like a sniper chemistry style, you're not really going to notice like this crazy responsiveness with him. See how he makes that like central run right there? That's the best runs to make when you're on the sides. So that already makes him usable in different ways, right? I do have to try out his dribbling a little bit more because sometimes first impression is not like the solid impression, but I can see it a little bit that he doesn't move like a Daniel James or a Bernardo Silva by any means, right? Oh my god, it's too much power there. Alright. Kills are pretty silk. I try to like wait until they get into specific angles. They just never do in the 18-yard box. Nicely done there, Bernardo Silva. Get him on his left foot. Roberto Firmino up top in the striker position. I just really don't like him there. Makes more sense to use in the cam position. He just makes the team move a certain way that I don't really enjoy. But yeah, the one thing I'm noticing with Christian Pulisic the most is definitely the fact that he's usable because his off-the-ball movement is not stagnant or boring, right? So his dribbling I need to experiment with a little bit more, though. Oh, I really wanted to try that skill move there in that situation. Dribbling in that situation was pretty solid. You kind of have to get used to it a little bit with his card. It's a little bit different. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to do over here is I'm actually going to take out Roberto Firmino because he just plays super, super weird up top. We'll have these guys on balance instructions. We'll just use Kent up top. Yeah, so dribbling. Not crazy with Pulisic, but usable. It's not terrible by any means, right? You could definitely do work with it. It's just not going to feel like Bernardo Silva or Daniel James levels, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of their height and body type and whatnot. I still want to experiment with him a little bit more in the left attacking position, especially with a different striker, and then we'll start rotating him a little bit. Good first time touch. Do you make that run instantly? He does. Nicely done. Uses pace. Okay, I'm getting used to his dribbling a little bit more. It's not as bad as I initially thought it was. Again, super not like crazy responsive. I gotta keep saying that because it's a very big part. I thought it would be better. Oh, nicely done. Dribbling was actually really solid right there. I tried to go for a Ronaldo chop. It didn't register, unfortunately, but his movement right there is really good. You see how he moved into the middle right there? Pretty solid. Nice. Great dribbling right there. I had to get used to it a little bit. You have to kind of time the left stick a tad bit because of his body type. But it's working out okay. Middle run, that's really good. Again, off the ball movement is great with this card. Starts to move to the side right here too. Oh my god, if Puyol wasn't just standing there and just getting the tackle like that. Would have been sick. That was the wrong player too. Nice. Little dribble. Let's go. And Puyol. Gotta love this game. Gotta love this game. See, that part right there could be composure. That part right there. That one right there could be composure. So that's where you may want to give him the sniper chemistry style, right? It's hard to tell sometimes because of the gameplay, right? But we are going to try him out in the cam position this time. Let's see how he plays there. I've gotten used to his dribbling a little bit more. Nicely done. You do all those little extra dribbles just to see if he wants to overcommit there. I feel like Christian Pulisic is going to be the type of card where I'm going to mostly like using him as a cam more than a player on the side because of the dribbling part on him, right? He kind of feels like... I wouldn't compare him to like Roberto Firmino or anything like that, but his dribbling is not, again, it's not crazy, but it's like good enough for me to use in a situation where I'm using him through the middle and he can kind of lay the ball off to other people. Because I like using players like Bernardo Silva, Daniel James, Rafa's card. Like those guys just move on the pitch really quickly. Christian Pulisic is not really like that, but if you play to his capabilities like this, you know, could be a pretty decent card. I do think there was a missed opportunity with this card in regards to giving him a 5-star weak foot. I think if they gave him a 5-star weak foot, he'd be significantly better. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Christian Pulisic card. So a couple things, right? I think that if you use this card, it needs to be on the sniper chemistry style because I feel like he needs that +5 for composure boost because... think about it. When are you ever going to really pop in long shots with this card? Unless you want to try that yourself, I usually don't pop in long shots unless there's a consistency to it, right? He doesn't have the finesse shot trait or the outside foot shot trait, so there's no real point to even doing that, right? Because his base card stats for shot power is at a 99, that's really nice. He's already got 91 finishing and 81 composure is not that great. So you do need to give him the sniper just for that. The composure part on the card, I feel like is very important to improve, especially since, you know, you saw that one moment happen in game where he just lost complete control of the ball randomly, right? And I feel like the composure not being up to par could have played a part a little bit. Pace is nice to be used on the sides. His off-the-ball movement on the sides is great. I thought his dribbling, because of the stats that he has, I thought it would be better. But it wasn't, right? Not to say that it was bad, it's just that when you look at the stats, even if you take out the chemistry style, the only real thing that's missing on the card is the reactions part, right? But I didn't feel like he was super responsive. Now, just because I don't think he's super responsive doesn't mean his dribbling is bad. It's not bad. The card kind of reminds me of a Footmas Gonzalo Gedge. That's what the card kind of reminds me of. He feels like a better version of that card specifically, because I think Gonzalo Gedge, I don't remember if he has a lean body type. I feel like he has an average. This card just feels like a better version of him in regards to off-the-ball movement, what he offers in a team, so on and so forth. I think it was a missed opportunity to not give a card like this a 5-star weak foot, because I think he'd be awesome if he was on 5-star weak foot. But it is what it is. I was using him in the middle positions. Cam, strikers, rotating between the two a little bit during the game. And I thought he played really well right there. I think he's incredibly usable in those positions. Now, if this card was a little bit more expensive, I'd be like, he's okay, you know? But because he's 116k, I like when they make cards like this that are incredibly usable in the game, that are improved versions of their cards. You know, there's different concepts to work with. Chelsea, American, Premier League, fun concept, whatever you want, right? So for this price range on a card like this, perfectly fine in my opinion if you guys want to have fun with the concept around the card. I don't think he's that special, but I don't think he's bad either. I think he's pretty good to use in the game, and he's pretty fun. I look at players that way, right? So if it was like a Gonzalo Gedge card, I would tell you the same thing, but I would still have fun using the card. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I would definitely give him a sniper chemistry style, regardless of the fact that you don't give him the long shot boost because of the composure boost you give the card. I just think it makes the most sense. The physical doesn't really feel like it matters that much, but I do feel like the composure definitely would. So, yeah, when I compare the dribbling, guys, you guys know how I am. I always compare the dribbling to players like Messi, Bernardo Silva. I always say, does it feel like that? If it doesn't feel like that, then even like the Rafa card, if it doesn't feel like the Rafa card and it's a little bit lower, like this Pulisic is, that's what I could kind of compare it to. But it's not terrible dribbling. It's not going to move like a player like Bellotti or anything like that, even though those guys are strikers, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, he's a usable card. Price range is good for him if you guys want to have fun with him. And yeah, catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.